Hey everyone, this is Claude. Did you know that 1 million expats move to the Philippines every year? That's a lot of people trying to figure out the jeepney system, let me tell you. But hold up, because today we're diving deep into the magical, mystical, and sometimes straight-up hilarious world of Filipino myths. We're talking about creatures that hide your slippers, monsters that live in trees, and superstitions that'll make you want to sleep with the lights on. Trust me, you're gonna be rolling on the floor laughing, or maybe hiding under your blanket. So, if you're ready to unlock the secrets of Filipino folklore and maybe pee your pants a little from laughing so hard, then buckle up, Buttercup. We're about to embark on a wild ride through the heart of Filipino culture. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can stay updated with more hilarious and insightful content from me, Claude, and vibrant Filipino connections. Let's be real for a hot minute. Moving to a new country is a whole vibe. It's an adventure, a challenge, and let's be honest, sometimes it feels like a comedy of errors all rolled into one. I'm lucky though because I've got a Filipino partner who's an engineer and been my lifesaver in navigating this whole transition. But if you're new to this, listen up. Imagine stepping off the plane, heart racing with excitement and a little fear, as you're hit with all the new sights, sounds, and smells. The airport is packed, people are speaking a language that feels like a riddle, and you're just trying to figure out how to get to your new home. It's basically like being dropped into the hardest level of a video game. No tutorials, no cheat codes, just good luck figuring it out. You're like a baby deer trying to walk for the first time, except instead of cute wobbles, you're accidentally bowing to everyone and their grandma because you don't know the local customs. Every interaction feels like a test, and you're constantly second-guessing yourself. Did I bow too low? Was that handshake too firm? Should I have smiled more? It's a whirlwind of social cues and cultural norms that you're just beginning to grasp. And don't even get me started on the language barrier. It's like trying to decode an ancient script while everyone around you is speaking at lightning speed. You might have picked up a few phrases from a language app, but real-life conversations are a whole different beast. You're nodding along, hoping you don't look too lost, and praying that you didn't just agree to something outrageous. Trying to order food can feel like you're trying to explain the plot of Inception after 3 shots of tequila. The menu is a puzzle, the waiter's patience is wearing thin, and you're just hoping you don't end up with something too spicy or worse, something you're allergic to. It's a high-stakes game of culinary roulette. But fear not, because understanding Filipino myths can actually help you navigate the cultural maze. These stories are more than just tales, they're a window into the soul of the Filipino people. They offer insights into the values, beliefs, and traditions that shape everyday life. By learning these myths, you're not just gaining knowledge, you're gaining a deeper connection to the community. It's like having a cheat code for life in the Philippines. Imagine knowing why certain superstitions exist or why certain customs are followed. It gives you an edge, a way to blend in and show respect for the culture. It's like unlocking a secret level in a game where everything suddenly makes sense. You'll start to understand why your Lola or grandma throws salt over her shoulder, or why people freak out if you sweep the floor at night. It's all connected. These actions are rooted in deep-seated beliefs and traditions that have been passed down through generations. They're not just random quirks, they're meaningful practices that reflect the collective wisdom of the community. Think of these myths as like a crash course in Filipino psychology. They reveal the hopes, fears, and values that have shaped the Filipino identity. By understanding these stories, you're not just learning about the past, you're gaining insights into the present and future. It's like having a roadmap to the Filipino psyche. It'll give you a glimpse into the values, beliefs, and fears that have shaped Filipino culture for centuries. These myths are like cultural DNA, encoding the essence of what it means to be Filipino. They offer a rich tapestry of stories that explain why people act the way they do, why certain traditions are upheld, and why certain taboos exist. And trust me, once you start to see the world through a Filipino lens, everything will start to make so much more sense. You'll find yourself appreciating the nuances of daily life, from the way people greet each other to the way they celebrate festivals. It's a transformative experience that enriches your understanding and deepens your connection to the community. So, grab your notebooks and your sense of humor, because class is officially in session. We're about to unlock the secrets of Filipino myths and help you level up your expat game. These stories are your key to understanding the culture on a deeper level. and they'll equip you with the knowledge and confidence to navigate your new environment with ease. It's like having a cultural compass that points you in the right direction. Get ready to slay. With these myths in your arsenal, you'll be able to tackle any challenge that comes your way. You'll not only survive but thrive in your new home, making meaningful connections and creating unforgettable memories. So let's get started and make this expat journey the adventure of a lifetime. Okay, so gather round, my friends, because I'm about to spill the tea. Grab your snacks and let's dive into this wild tale. This story is about my mother-in-law Glory, who, let me tell you, is more superstitious than a black cat crossing your path on Friday the 13th. You know those people who have a ritual for everything? Well, Glory takes it to a whole new level. She has a superstition for every day of the week, every month of the year, and every possible situation you can think of. Give Stevie Wonder a run for his money with all the things she avoids doing. She won't walk under ladders, she avoids cracks in the sidewalk, and don't even get me started on her fear of broken mirrors. It's like she's living in a constant state of what if. So picture this. It's a hot summer night in Manila, and Nanay Glory is getting ready for a date. The kind of night where the air is thick with humidity, and the city is alive with the sounds of jeepneys and street vendors. Nanay Glory is in her element, excited and a little bit nervous. She's got her hair did, nails did, everything did. She's been to the salon, got the full treatment, and she's looking fabulous. Her hair is styled to perfection, her nails are a work of art, and she's wearing her favorite dress. She's ready to make an impression. She's looking like a whole snack. But then, disaster strikes. Just as she's about to leave the house, she feels a sense of dread. You know that feeling when you just know something's about to go wrong? Yeah, that. As she's about to leave the house, she accidentally drops her purse and spills all its contents on the floor. Lipstick, keys, money, everything scattered everywhere. It's like a scene from a movie, but this is real life, and Nanay Glory is not amused. Now, any normal person would just pick up their stuff and move on with their life, right? But not Nanay Glory. Oh no, she stands there frozen, staring at the mess like it's a bad omen. Her mind is racing, thinking about all the superstitions she's ever heard. She freaks out because, according to Filipino superstition, dropping your purse means bad luck, especially when it comes to money. It's like the universe is sending her a message and she's not about to ignore it. She's thinking about all the times she's heard her elders talk about this very thing. Like we're talking losing your life savings kind of bad luck. Glory is convinced that her financial future is doomed, all because of a spilled purse. So what does she do? She doesn't just stand there and cry. No, she's a woman of action. She immediately grabs a broom and starts sweeping the floor towards herself, muttering something about warding off the bad luck. It's like she's performing a ritual and she's dead serious about it. She immediately grabs a broom and starts sweeping the floor towards herself, muttering something about warding off the bad luck. And let me tell you, she was sweeping like her life depended on it. She's muttering prayers, chanting incantations, and putting her whole body into it. She's not just cleaning up a mess, she's fighting off bad luck with every sweep of the broom. It's a sight to behold, and you can't help but be impressed by her determination. Nanay Glory is not about to let a little superstition ruin her night. After what feels like an eternity, she finally stops, takes a deep breath, and looks around. The floor is spotless, and she feels a sense of relief. The bad luck has been swept away, and she's ready to face the world again. Nanay Glory is back in control, and nothing is going to stop her now. She steps out of the house with a newfound confidence, ready to take on the night. Her date is waiting, and she's not about to let a little superstition get in the way of a good time. She's going to make the most of her night. So the next time you find yourself in a sticky situation, just remember Nanay Glory and her broom. Sometimes all it takes is a little bit of determination and a whole lot of sweeping to turn things around. And who knows, maybe you'll end up with a story worth telling. Manila's full of stories, and Nanay Glory's is just one of them. It's a place where superstition and reality mix, creating some wild and unique experiences, just like the people who live here. Remember, life is full of unexpected moments, but with a little bit of faith and a lot of determination you can handle anything that comes your way. Just like Nanay Glory. Until next time, keep those brooms handy and stay fabulous. Right. Get ready to talk about the spirit or kaluluwa out. I know when I post this, a lot of Filipinos will probably call me out on my accent, but hey, I'm doing my best. My wife already had a good laugh about it too. Last time, some folks even didn't believe my story, but that's okay. As long as I'm making an impact on at least one person and my team is out here changing lives, especially helping some Filipinos and my fellow expats along the way. Our journey will keep going. Now let's get back to it. We're about to dive into some hilarious Filipino myths that are so extra, they'd make a drag queen blush. These stories are not just tales, they're a testament to the imaginative spirit of the Filipino people. We're talking about the kind of stuff that your grandma or Lola in Filipino language tells you when you're little and you're like, is she for real? These myths have been passed down through generations, each one more colorful and entertaining than the last. But hold up, before we spill the tea, can we just appreciate how creative Filipinos are? From storytelling to art, the creativity knows no bounds. It's like every Filipino has a built-in talent for turning the mundane into the magical. Like, Filipinos can make a funny story out of anything. I'm married to a Filipino, so I consider myself Filipino at heart. Seriously, give us any topic and we'll twist it into a tale that'll have you laughing your head off. It's like a superpower, I swear. Whether it's a family gathering or a night out with friends, the laughter never stops. It's this infectious joy that makes Filipino culture so unique and endearing. You know what else is a gift? This lighting. Perfect lighting can make even the simplest moments look extraordinary. It's all about capturing the essence of the moment. Okay, back to the myths. These stories are not just for entertainment. They carry lessons, warnings, and a glimpse into the values and beliefs of our ancestors. Get ready to meet some interesting characters, each one more fascinating than the last. These mythical beings are not just figments of imagination, they are reflections of the fears, hopes, and dreams of the people who created them. Like the Manananggal, a vampire-like creature that detaches its upper body and sprouts wings. Imagine the horror and fascination this creature must have inspired in the minds of those who first heard about it. And don't even get me started on the Tikbalang, a creature with the head of a horse and the body of a... well, you get the picture. It's wild. This creature is said to lead travelers astray, making them lose their way in the forest. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to take a wild ride through the wonderful world of Filipino folklore. These stories are not just about fear, they're about adventure, mystery, and the thrill of the unknown. You might want to grab your ab workout bench because you're going to be laughing so hard. These stories are not just spooky, they're filled with humor and wit that will leave you in stitches. Sit back, relax, and let the magic of Filipino folklore take you on an unforgettable journey. First up, we got the Tikbalang. Imagine a creature with the head of a horse and the body of a... wait for it. Man, this ain't no centaur. This dude is ripped, hairy, and loves to lead people astray. Like, get your GPS, my friend. Then there's the Manananggal, a vampire-like creature that literally detaches its upper body and sprouts huge bat wings. Can you imagine? Where do you even store those wings? And how do you keep your organs from spilling out? And don't even get me started on the Tiyanak. This creepy baby cries like a lost puppy to lure victims. And when you get close, bam, it transforms into a monster. Talk about trust issues. Okay, so here's the tea. These myths might seem like a whole lot of hooey, but they actually reveal a lot about Filipino culture. See, Filipinos are natural storytellers. They love to weave tales that are funny, scary, and everything in between. These stories are passed down through generations, keeping traditions alive and teaching valuable lessons about life, morality, and the importance of family. And let's be real, who doesn't love a good ghost story? It's like embedded in our DNA to get a little spooked every now and then. Plus, it's a great way to bond with your Lolo and Lola. So the next time you hear a Filipino myth, don't just laugh it off. Take a moment to appreciate the cultural richness behind it. And who knows? You might even learn a thing or two about yourself. So there you have it, Filipino myths that will make you laugh, scratch your head, and maybe even question reality. Whether it's a ghost licking your dishes or a tree housing an angry dwarf, these stories are as entertaining as they are enlightening. And remember, next time you see a rainbow, resist the urge to point, or don't. Your fingers, your choice.
Thank you for watching. Our team here at Vibrant Filipino Connections appreciates your support in celebrating Filipino culture. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment with your thoughts. And of course, let us know what topic you'd love us to cover next.